2 points in the bag. You're always happy after the first game of the championship.
Yeah, Jerry, so look at it, I suppose it's first rounds, you don't really know how you're going. Everybody has been working away, I suppose, in the background, and we played all the leagues during the summer. The league went okay, but like, I suppose you don't really know where you're at until you play a championship. And so look, it was no outstanding performance or anything, but we battled really hard and we built up a bit of a lead with the wind, and luckily enough, you know, the Harriers hit a good few wides there at a stage, and so look at in the end result, yeah, we're really glad to have 2 points in the bag.
Yeah, we're just talking after the game there, Shane, and that spell there, that second quarter game, where because it was tied up the first quarter, but you built up a big lead, was it 16 points to 8 at half time. That was crucial, that second quarter.
Ah, yeah, definitely. And as you know, regardless, Jerry, you know, there's a good strong breeze there, but 8 points is still hard to look back and you can get panicky. And as I said, the Harriers, in fairness to them, at a stage in the second half, I'd say they could have 3 or 4 wides in a trot. That would have made a bit of a difference. But our lads did show good composure as well and earned a few critical frees in the last 10 to move us a couple ahead again.
Yeah, and Shane, to advance in the championship at any level, you need a few players that can score points and play, and Rowan White certainly stepped up to the mark tonight, didn't he?
I did, and Rowan's a great ball winner. Rowan has a bit of everything, to be fair to him. He's powerful. You know, sometimes Rowan is the lad that we try to move everywhere, move him to the full forward line, move him to midfield, half back. He's the kind of player that plays everywhere, but tonight he won. I think he probably won the most critical balls in relation for us to keep us ahead at big stages in the game.
Yeah, and I suppose you have a good blend of youth and experience, but those experienced heads, you know, Mick Regan, John Lacey, the Dials, at crucial stages of the game, they got on a lot of ball, didn't they?
Ah, yeah, they did. And sure, even if you take from John's point of view, you know, we played in the league final there a couple of weeks ago and we struggled on frees, and sure, alone today, John improves you that way. Like, you know, he's very composed on the frees. I think he might have only missed one, and that wind is tough enough today. So yeah, there is a nice blend, but the biggest issue is, we just said, you know, there's going to be a lot of games coming. Looks like we pulled up another 2 injuries tonight. Lost 3 lads in the league final. That's 5 players down at the moment, so the panel's going to be tested, you know, so I hope they're not too serious, but at the moment we have to play Sunday again, and we look like we're them couple down again come Sunday.
Yeah, and David Clark was probably given a job tonight. No one likes having the mark leech him, but he did a fair job on him, in fairness to him, didn't he?
He did a fair job on him, and to be fair,
played ball,
and he did. And in fairness to Chinner, I wouldn't like to see Chinner, if he's fully right, with a couple of times he took off tonight. Because in fairness to him, he seems to be, you know, I suppose as we're listening, carrying a certain amount of injuries, but he's a fair man to be able to take off and win ball. He was a big threat, but Clarkey really did do his best job that he could on him.
Yeah, and just one other thing, Shane, what's your notions or thoughts on this, I suppose, compressed championship? Because last year we had only groups of 3 and 4, but groups of 6. A lot of games come up quick and fast, but I suppose the players enjoy them.
Look, I'd be a big fan of the split season the way it is. I really would, in relation to the All-Ireland being early. Everyone's complaining about. I don't. I think I have to remember 90-something% of the players are club, and now they should be playing now. The only thing I wouldn't have went for this format, we didn't vote for it, because I think it is too many games in a condensed period. Now they're throwing in the 19s as well, and so I just think I would have went probably with a couple of games less in it. But look, we're not going to complain. It's 5 games, and as I suppose, but 2 games in this week is going to be a lot when you're after picking up a few injuries. But as I say, we're glad to be back and playing championship.
Best luck in the rest of the championship, Shane.
Thanks.